In Raleigh, the General Assembly is looking at a Second Amendment bill. Senate Bill 41 passed through the Senate and House recently, but was vetoed at the end of last week by Governor Roy Cooper. Now, your side's Aaron Jenkins has been digging deeper on what this bill actually means, as well as the possibility of a veto override. She joins us now in the studio. And Aaron, what have you learned?
Well, Ken, Senator Jim Perry, who represents part of eastern North Carolina, is the primary sponsor of this bill. He says the bill includes some practical changes to our state's gun laws. And even though Governor Roy Cooper said no, Senator Perry says he thinks there's still a possibility it could soon be law. Senate Bill 41 includes 3 sections. The first has to do with guns in churches.
Because of some conflicting language, when a church also happens to have a school attached to it, even though that school isn't in session on Sundays, some felt like it was a loophole and they were concerned about allowing concealed carry on those properties.
The second would eliminate having to get a pistol purchase permit from your local sheriff's office before buying a gun.
After conferring with the North Carolina Sheriff's Association, and they supported a repeal, we chose to move to repeal that unnecessary step.
The third includes education on safe storage of firearms. But on Friday, Governor Roy Cooper vetoed all parts of the bill, saying in a statement, quote, eliminating strong background checks will allow more domestic abusers and other dangerous people to own handguns, end quote. The statement also said the bill allows more guns on school properties, which increases the chance that children could find or access firearms. But you may be wondering what happens next. Well, Senator Jim Perry is hoping for a possible veto override.
You have to have 3/5 of the vote, so 60% of the vote in the chamber. The Senate has a supermajority of Republicans, so if all 30 Republicans choose to take that vote, then that is a successful override. The House of Representatives is 1 vote short, so they must have at least 1 Democrat vote with them.
Senator Perry says he's confident there will be an override. The Senate will revisit the bill tomorrow during their session, and after the Senate, it would then go on to be voted by the House at some point. If it does pass both, it will then become a North Carolina law. In studio, Aaron Jenkins, 9 on your side.